What if I tell you that we all have been mentally or handicapped in some ways? What if I tell you that we have been handicapped all our life? What if I tell you most of us will die in a way handicapped when we could have been cured? We decide ourselves not to be cured. And we knowingly, intentionally avoid our handicapped nature, and we don't want to make it work ourselves. Here I will tell you how we have been handicapped, why we choose to do that, and how we can improve that. So this is the best book for this part, and the book is Mental Efficiency and Other Hints of Men and Women. Let's dive into this one and make you and myself better in every way possible. And keep subscribing and commenting, so like every time we keep improving and start giving you the best of best knowledge that we can produce. And I will also improve this way. The best part about this is I'm not helping you improve only. Every time I read books, gather knowledge of scholars and researchers, I help you along with myself. So we both are growing together. That's the loving relation we're gonna have. So let's move into this. So the writer explains, a man wakes up with the inefficiency of its body that is created by himself. What it means is we wake up with the inefficiencies within our body, either in physical form or metaphysical form or spiritual form. That is the neglect given to ourselves by ourselves. We are the creation of ourselves, means we are the derogatory drawing or the creator of the painter of ourselves. We derogate ourselves. That's how downgraded we have become now. So when we wake up, we see that we have some deficiencies in our body. In physical form, we are obese, we are not fit. What is that? Is that a physical handicap situation? No. What happens, you see a lot of people, they start doing gym, they start going to walk, they start going 45 minutes walk a day. They do it, what they do is they wake up in the morning, they 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they take for a shower, then they go for a run. After that, they do it for 8 days, 10 days, 4 weeks. And then you start seeing that drawback, the downfall of that. They stop. What happens then? That means they were physically increasing, they were improving, but they are more handicapped in their mental state because the mind stopped them. The body was improving already. The body is already used to of the run, already used to of the gym, but they stopped themselves. Means their mental state is handicapped. Your mental state, my mental state, that is the thing that stops us, make us delay, and then we go into the same zone till the time we get a hit again. When we stop from going from gym or a run or improving our health every day, we stop ourselves for any reason because of our mental derogation. What happens then? Then another hit comes in. Someone degrades us, or we start feeling ashamed because of some instinctual point of reference. Then we start doing the same thing, and then we fall back again. So this is a vicious circle we are into. We go up, we stop, then we go back again. We drop down, then we start again, then we go back again. That's the circle we are living in. That means what the writer explains here is the very beautiful line, says, and then we realize that this is more out of shape from his mental conditioning than his physical form. A man is more out of shape into his mental conditioning. Our mental conditioning is out of shape than our physical body. Means this physical body can be transformed within weeks. Within weeks, only if we reinstate or improve the state here. This state needs to be improved. But we focus on the physical side. This physical side is just one point of reference. If we improve this state will make this part improve 100 times better than we can even imagine. And including this part, including this bodily form, our so many other things will be improved if we get control and improve our mental state. What he further says is that one is mentally handicapped more than physical, then can be easily cured. You are more handicapped mentally than physically. Our physical handicapped parts can be cured easily, but what more is important, to focus on our mental capacity, to improve our mental capacity. If we improve our mental capacity, a lot of our handicapped faculties will be improved. We make them handicapped because we have decided to handicap one faculty, that is mental capacity of our mind. If we improve this, rest of the handicapped things, or at least most of the handicap capacities will be improved or even removed from our life, just because of the control of one handicap feature of mental reinstatement. Our own sluggishness is the cause of our demise. Our own sluggishness. This sluggishness is only caused because of our mental state. We dare do that, to give ourselves so downfall rating that we do not allow our mind to teach us even that we can be something better. Our own bad habits of mental state, habits, not physical habits, the mental habits have given us this downgraded formula of life. So when we are into a downgraded state of life, that most of us are in any form of life, physical or success form, any form of success, that is because of our sluggishness. We see this every day in life. We work 4 to 5 hours, 6 hours in a job, and after that we say to ourselves, we've done more than enough, we can't do anything more, and then we keep on doing nothing the whole day. That's what we are into. That's what the circle we are living into. So what he says is, if a course of treatment can be devised for cure of body, same can be done for treatment of mind. Means if we focus on the treatment of body always, bodily ailments, why can't we focus on the ailment of mind? Why cannot we focus on the improvement of mind? Why don't we give it a cure? Why we always focus on, oh, my tummy is hurting, my head is having a pain, or my eyes are hurting, my mouth is burning for some reason. We keep working on this continuously, and we keep a close eye on these treatments every day. Every human being of us, every one of us keep an eye on it. Okay, now the market has the treatment for this, but we never focus on the treatment of our mental state. Why cannot we devise a formula or design a strategy to improve our mindset? That is mentioned in fact in the previous chapters, where we say that, where the writer says in fact that we can improve our bodily illness with the help of our thought process. So that means we ourselves are degrading us or degenerating us. We are the degenerates of ourself. I keep emphasizing to everyone, you are, I am what we have decided in our mindset. This is the place. I can assure you with personal experience, the time I said that I am going to do this, I decided that, I did it the same day I started my podcast. Most of you will not even dare doing at the same day. Within 3 hours of doing that, I did that. My first video was at the very next day ready. I'm not saying I am the best, but I am going towards that route. Why? Because I changed this part of my. So why not you work on yourself? Decide something, work on it, work on yourself mentally, and you will see the physical result like this. Here in this book again, he is emphasizing on willpower. He's saying that, the writer is saying that it is not our desire. Everyone desires. You just ask a sweeper, a cleaner, or a businessman what they want to achieve. They will always tell you some bigger thing most of the time that they want to achieve. They have a desire to achieve, but it is not about the desire. Most of the people think that you should desire, you should aspire. No, it is the will to do that. And most of the time it is not the will that makes you do something or achieve something. It is the will to continue, not the will to do. You can start anything. If I had the will to start this podcast, it is not that will make me successful. That thing that will make me successful is the will to continue, even if I get the views, I get the famosity or the appreciation, or even the drawback from you. doesn't matter. If I am willing to continue that pathway, only then I can expect success. Either way, non-successful part is already there, but I can only get a chance or definitely get the success if I keep persistent on this pathway. Same thing, I'm giving you example from this particular experience, why I want you to connect with me on this part, that whatever we decide to do is not only deciding, it's not only the start of it. You have to start immediately, but the main thing is after that, the will to continue, the will to keep on going with that. So that means most of the time it is not your intelligence, it is not your time that stops you from achieving anything. You are all intelligent in any way, in some ways or in all the ways, but it is your will and then will to continue doing that. Let's see how much you are willing to do something. The writer further says that we are unable to concentrate on certain pathways. We are unable to concentrate on our will, on our success path. The art of concentration is the main thing, because with the art of concentration we will stay on our will, otherwise we get deviated. To stay on our will, we have to learn the art of concentration. So most of the time he says that there are so many ways you will learn in the market, that they will teach you that how to concentrate, how to stay on the will, but it does not matter which pathway you choose. What defines is that whatever pathway you are implementing, you are going to implement on yourself, is the spirit with which you implement and keep on doing with it. The passion that defines that how long you will be successful for and how you will be achieving everything. The spirit with which you do that. For example, a lot of people have given me feedback that I get so excited and so passionate about giving this message to you. That's my natural way of doing that. I cannot help it if I'm giving it 100%. And I do want to give it 100%. I don't want to be like a fake person impersonating a certain personality. This is me. I will do it with passion. Even if I get it or not, doesn't matter. So what you have to do is you have to learn the art of concentration, staying on the will, and then persistent, but everything combines and counts on your spirit with the passion, that the desire, the passion to achieve that desire what you are thinking of. So now the passion is the main motivating power inside you. That defines how you're going to be successful. Now in the next part he says a very beautiful thing that I want to read, quote unquote: no wound is more cruel to the spirit of resolve than that dealt by failure. Failure is the most important wound that you need to have. Without failure, if you try to say that you've been successful, trust me, you haven't tasted success ever. You don't even know the meaning of success. For example, I always am a fan of this understanding that if you have a guy who has always been a topper in a class and never failed, from 1 standard to 10 standard and then college and university, always been a topper, trust me, he has not tasted life in a successful manner if he has not failed. So failure is the best lesson you can have, and the level of failures you have, that will define the level of success you will have. So the amount of success will depend on the amount of failures you have faced and you are willing to face. So keep on failing, not intentionally, but expect failure, accept failure, and then resolve with it. Thank you very much.